Hey everyone, my name is Melody and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a makeup declutter video, and if you enjoy these types of videos, please like and subscribe to my channel and you'll be seeing more of my face in the future. Okay, great, let's get into the video. So I have been doing like an early spring cleaning, and because it's January, I wanted to start off my year with less makeup than usual because I'm a makeup addict and I'm gonna shop for more makeup anyway, so might as well make room for it. And I have a pretty good decent amount of makeup decluttered makeup in this Sephora bag, so I think this would be a very good makeup declutter video. So let's get into the haul video, whatever thing. So this guy could not fit into my bag because it's just very big. I got the Profusion Cosmetics Holiday Palette. This is my very first Profusion palette, and unfortunately it sucked. These colors are all very great, so when you open it, it has a little brush in there. I don't use brushes that come in palettes, but anyway, all of these colors are very easy to use. I feel like they're very kind of like autumn colors, you know, with a lot of the oranges and browns and like the yellows, and it's just very holiday to, I mean not holiday, it's very autumn feel to me. And I tried using it, but it's just way too powdery. It kicks up a lot of kickback on here, as you can tell there if you can, but there's like a big dent in there even though I barely use this palette. And it's like I barely use it. I'm just not happy with it, so no. It's not too bad though. It costs like $10 for this, or no, $15 for this palette, so not too bad I guess. So it's not like I'm wasting too much money, but still I wish it worked because people rave about this brand. So heads up, I do give a lot of my unused makeup to my friends and family, like as long as it's like powders. When it comes to like foundations or concealers, I try to mainly like use those things up for myself. I don't give mascaras away, eyeliners away unless I have not touched them. But yeah, when it comes to like powders, eyeshadows, stuff I barely used, I will give them to family and friends. I'm getting rid of this foundation because I don't know how long I've had it. It's CoverGirl's True Blend Matte Foundation, and it's okay for a drugstore foundation, but then again, I don't know how long I've had this palette, so that's why I'm gonna get rid of it. So this was from my friend in New York, my friend Connie, Cosmo by Connie. She gave me this palette. I uploaded a video maybe like last month or a couple weeks ago on our haul, kind of like makeup swap video that we did together, where we sent each other our favorite makeups, and this was one of them. And unfortunately I have to give it away. I really wanted to like this palette. I really did, but it just wasn't that good in my opinion. Like, I have a lot of other eyeshadows that are worth the money, and I know Essence is not very expensive, it's a very cheap brand, but I thought I have way better palettes that are drugstore and way better than this quality. Like, it swatches pretty, but I feel like the length of time for these shadows, they're not very good for what they are. And as you can see, these are very fun palettes, so if you're very scared of color, I guess this would be a good way for you to experiment with more holographic shades. So this baby Feline Fancy was given to me by my cousin. It is Sugar Pill's Valentine's Day palette, as I remember it being. I have used it sort of. I mainly use these three shades, not too much of this shade. I did try to love it, just not enough for me to keep it. I did use this for a bronzer though. It is good because, as you can tell, I think you can see it would be a very good bronzer on me, but then again, I just don't whip this out enough, and I'm not very experimental with red shadows, so this needs to go. A friend of mine gave me this. I'm not using this. I don't really use lip products unless they're liquid lipsticks or lip gloss, and I'm not going to use these samples, so these need to go too. I've had this highlighter for a while. This is Anastasia's highlighter in So Hollywood. It's very pretty, but I have so many highlighters that I whip out and use way more often than this. I really try to use this during the holidays. I do use it during the holidays and, you know, summertime, but it's like I'm over it. I'm over it. I bought this a year ago during Black Friday. This is BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. These are gorgeous shades, but you know, all of these shades were very kind of boring, and I have these shades and they're not very new kind of colors, you know what I mean? So these can go to a cousin. I barely use this CoverGirl palette. It comes with a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. Actually, you can kind of see a dent in the blush over here, but I don't really use it too much for me to want to keep it. I'm gonna dump this. This is old, like over a year old. This is part of Wet n Wild's holographic or skull collection, and this is the gel highlighting stick, and I barely use this, and I go to raves and I barely use this. Like, I would forget to use it, and there's so much product in here that I'm just like, no, this needs to be thrown away. So going along with products that need to be thrown away, this is old. This is CoverGirl's, oh, sorry, I'm trying to keep my cat out. This is CoverGirl's Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. This is an old foundation, at least 2 years old, and I forgot about this. I saw it in the back of my makeup drawer. This needs to go. I remember I really liked this foundation though because it has an SPF of 20. I know you need a stronger SPF for it to really do anything, but I liked it because it has SPF, and I thought the coverage was pretty good for a drugstore. I am getting rid of these eyeshadow liquids from Wet n Wild. They're all from different types of collections. I just don't really use these as much. I was really planning on using this to be a part of my hit my pen or use it up 2020, one of my 20 products, but I'm just like, even though this is a gorgeous shade, I am not going to finish this up, and I know it looks like I'm pretty close to finishing it up, but I have very small eye space, and this would take forever to use up. So it's unfortunate that I gotta get rid of these guys because they are great to use. It just sucks that they dry out fast, and after a while they just get too clumpy, and I'm just like, let's start all new and fresh and get rid of them. I don't remember when I bought this. I really don't remember, but I remember I liked this BB cream by Maybelline because it's a BB cream and apparently it's supposed to have a whole bunch of good ingredients and things for your skin, and it has salicylic acid in here, so it helps with acne. But I forgot about it, and it's old, so I'm just like, I don't want it anymore. Let's get rid of you too. This is one of my new products, e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. As you can tell, I have used it a bit, at least 10 times. I think I'm just gonna throw this away. I don't want to give it to anyone because I actually use my finger and put on my foundation, not foundation, but my primer on my face that way, so I'm just like, no. I have oily skin, as you can tell. I'm pretty shiny, and this did not help at all with my oily skin, so maybe I'll try the mattifying powder, or maybe I'll try the mattifying primer version of this, so hopefully that one will be better for me. Going along with the liquid eyeshadows, this is also Maybelline's Color Tattoo. I used it maybe once or twice. I was not impressed, so that's gotta go. Another thing that's gotta go from the drugstore is from Rimmel, Wonder Swipe. I think this is supposed to be a liquid liner, and it's in the color purple, but I don't use purples too much on my eyes, so bye. This is so old. This is like one of my very first high-end products I ever bought with my own money when I was getting into makeup like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. NARS. NARS's powder in translucent crystal. I have hit major pan on this, but this is just so old. I need to get rid of it now. I'm going to give this to a friend. I think I've only used it once, but I already know I don't like it because it's a hydrating primer by Tarte. It's not that I don't like it because it's from Tarte, it's that I'm a very oily person, as I said, and as you can tell, I have oily skin. This hydrated my skin way too much, and I don't like that. No. These came out together in the same collection, the MAC Cosmetic collection from like 2014 or 13. I don't remember which one, but this is a blush that came with it. It's pretty, but I don't really use this color blush too often. It's well loved though, but I'm gonna give this away. And I barely touched this. This is a single shadow by MAC Cosmetics, and it's a pretty green olive color, kind of grape green color, silver, I don't know color, but I barely use this, so I'm gonna give it away. Another oldie but a goodie is from Urban Decay. Oh my gosh, tell me if anyone remembers this palette. This is old. My friend actually gave this to me in like 2013 or 2014 for Christmas. This is a very old palette. I'm going to show you guys up and close. Before, I think it had a lip gloss in here, and that one is long gone. But yeah, these shades are very pretty. I really like this shade, and I really liked this shade too. I tried using these two shades, but yeah, this is just an old palette, and it came in a really cute packaging like this, and you zipped it, and the actual palette could come out like that. And you could use this for stuff. So maybe I'll use this for stuff. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to show you guys one more product before I end this video, because I just have so much more makeup I have to show you guys, because I'm getting rid of so much makeup. So this will be my last product. It is from City Color Be Matte Blush. I think this is an old palette or old blush as well. It's a very hot pink. I think I may have swatched it, I don't remember, but this would be very pretty on someone who actually likes using this color blush. And yeah, so just look forward to my second video, guys. It'll be coming up pretty soon after this video is uploaded. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.